Morning, everyone. Wow, it was a very windy and cold night in the Adirondacks. I think it's right now. I think it's probably maybe 34, but I think it got down below freezing last night. But I was real warm in my hammock gear, 20-degree top quilt and bottom quilt, not a problem. Kept me warm and toasty. So we're going to hike today to, I think it's Pillsbury Lake. It's not far, it's about 6 miles we're going to do today. Spend the night somewhere and then hike out to Perkins Clearing. So this French Louie loop, they call it, is basically it's a loop of French Louie Trail, the MPT Trail, Northville Placid Trail, and the Pillsbury Trail. I think that's what they call it, but when I do the editing, I'll make sure I'll show you the map that we're going and the route we took. A lot of blowdowns, stepping over a lot of trees, but a lot of people have gone around them. You know how it is. If they're too tall to step over, people go around them, make new trail. But there are a lot of blowdowns. Anyways, I'm gonna finish having my coffee. I can hear people are getting up. Danny's up. It's beautiful. The sun's starting to come up. Haze on the lake. Oh man, it's so nice to sit here in the hammock and have coffee, knowing I don't have to get up and go to work. Enough rambling in the hammock. We'll see you on the trail. I'm going to hand the camera off to them for the day, and yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful day. Temperature's starting to come up, sun's coming up. We're all packed, we're ready to get on a trail. All right, we're gonna have fun. Stick with us.
Good morning, everyone. Got John's camera for a little bit, do a little interview with you guys. So it's around 10:15, 10:20, and man, last night was kind of brutal. It got around high 30s, or low 30s, high 20s. It was a night. Footbox, or my feet came out of the footbox around 3:30, 3:40, and from there they were cold. It was pretty brutal. Alrighty, so we made it to the footbridge. This is pretty incredible, actually. I'll let you guys take a look. I mean, just incredible, really. There's a little bit of lean to the bridge, but it's not too bad. It is just a gorgeous day to be hiking. Oh, you're not gonna sweat. Yeah, just really, it's hard to put words to it, honestly. Last night was cold, but besides that, money today. Yeah, we got about I think 6 or 7 mile hike ahead of us. Should take us about 4 hours, 4.5 hours maybe, if we're cruising. But yeah, there's your cameraman right there.
Perfect picture day.
Just beautiful, incredible. back to you on, John.
Well, I'm feeling good this morning. Yeah, it's not bad at all.
This is where we're headed. We think. Let's hope. And here we go. Off to the races, up the hill. So I think you've heard from everybody already. A lot. We're cruising along. Day 3. Feeling much better today. Got a little sleep last night, although it was a little cold. This is the holy trip for me. I put 2 holes in my new pants and a hole in my tarp. But that's part of the journey, I guess. All right, I'm gonna turn this off and do some catching up. John singing. Can you hear it?
Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me.
Keep it going, don't stop now.
Oh, I don't know the second verse. Whew. That turned into pink. That's a pink trail.
A lot of forest out here. A lot of forest. Whew. So, Saturday morning, we actually came across a few more people than we did the first 2 days on the trail. Nice folks, kept it moving. COVID-19. All right.
What's up, guys? So this trip was pretty decent, man. I'm telling you, it was good. Cold though. Yeah, the nights were definitely pretty chilly. But definitely gonna get a couple things after this one. But it was fun. Gotta say it was fun. I like walking. It's just the miles. My leg was hurting first couple days, but after that, just kind of get over it. It was fun. Gotta say it was fun for sure. Trail, pretty decent. Couple muddy patches, nothing too bad. Couple uphills, nothing crazy. Just the miles, that's it. Yesterday, I think the longest actually we did was 9 miles. But today we're only doing like an easy 4 or 5. I think we're gonna see if we might do Pillsbury Mountain. It was fun. I think definitely I'm gonna get a new bag too. This bag it's heavy. It's not the greatest, but it's durable. That's the one thing. I've had it for, I don't know, 10, 15 years. So, but yeah, I gotta get an underquilt too. That'll make the world of difference. My feet were cold almost every night. Actually, the first night was probably the best I slept. But the other 2 nights were in the 20s for sure, and they were cold. Cold. You sleep through it somewhat. Kept waking up every once in a while. Mice got in my bag. The mice were terrible out here this time. It was like 10 o'clock at night. I walked over to my hammock and it's like 10 mice scattered. It was a good trip, I gotta say. Real good trip. Nothing to complain about too bad except for the cold. But I mean, that's what we do. We test out equipment, see if we need better stuff, and I definitely need a couple things. Trekking poles too.
gotta get trekking poles. Trekking poles are a must. They help you move a little quicker, and I'm telling you, on the uphills, you can pull your body weight with your arms. It's not a bad investment. Do Leakeys or Diamondback. I used John's for, I don't know, 3 miles, and Leakeys are the way to go, I think. So I think I'm gonna get a pair of Leakeys. But they're pricey, but it's definitely worth it if you go out a lot. But other than that, like I said, the trip was great. Nothing to complain about. Everybody was good. I'm just stopping for a minute. Alright, well, that's my viewpoint on the trip. Ciao.
John gave us the camera to do a few minutes of what we thought about our trip. Well, I'm going to say we had a pretty good time. We got to test out our equipment. We got to see how everything worked when the temperature really got cold. You know, at times I'm like, my feet were freezing because they kept going out of my side box where my underquilt just wasn't prepared for that. But besides that, we survived. Had some nice socks prepared. So yeah, I think the socks are important. I started developing blisters on the back. So what else can I take away from this? Is that, you know, I was chased by a bear, a couple of wolves. No big deal though, you know. It's how quick you can run. I lost one person. I ran past them. As long as I get past people, the animals will take care of the rest. You know, that'll slow them down for a little while for us to get ahead. But, you know, whatever happens in the woods, usually, just keep it in the woods, you know? Somebody gets eaten. Somebody's tackled. It's gonna happen. So we just gotta be careful. Take care of ourselves here. Every man for themselves. That's how I feel right now. Right now we're walking on a plank. And if you can see it behind me, there's a plank. And I'm jumping down. So it's been fun. And just got... One last thing before I go. Johnny B Outdoors.